Peace, peace, peace. This topic I'm about to talk about, man, I damn near was going in in the car. But the LeBron James Bronny situation. We may crack jokes, right, about who is better as far as Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. But when it comes to this situation about his son, I got a bone to pick with a lot of people who out here fronting. The topic now is Bronny doesn't belong in the NBA, and the only reason why he's in the NBA is because of LeBron. He was the 55th pick, and because he was the 55th pick, he wasn't supposed to get guaranteed money. Now he's getting his own sneaker line, etc., etc. Only reason why he's in that position is because of his father. Let me tell y'all niggas something. You do realize that outside of original people, Americans, black people, Euros, whatever you want to call them, hybrids, Caucasians, Asians, dots, Indians, whatever you want to call motherfuckers, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, outside of black Americans, we are the only people that don't think about putting our own on. We are still operating in a crab in the barrel mentality. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people don't even have the type of power that LeBron has, and they put their kids on. Their whole mentality is, I want my shorty to be better than me or to have the stuff that I never had, right? They don't really pick and choose unless it's some real ill shit going on in the crib. They don't really pick and choose. But for some reason, we mad at LeBron for putting his son in the situation that he want to be in. We know goddamn well, dog, that we wish that we had fathers and some people whose mothers ain't in their life to be that type of father or parent or mother to us, right? And here you go, this man, he's using his power, his status, his prestige to not only put Bronny on, but he's going to do the same thing for his other son, right? So this is really two topics as one. The other thing is people are talking about they want LeBron to retire. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm thinking the same thing, like, yo, it might be time for this dude to hang it up. These are jokes, but on real, unbiased, if you are an athlete in any league and you getting paid, and I don't give a fuck if you damn near 50, if you could still get up and down the court and they want to pay you, are you crazy? Why would you turn down some money because a bunch of people who ain't in his position telling him he should retire? And you gonna leave 50 million? LeBron is a big draw. LeBron brings people to the arenas. No matter if it's hate or love, it's all attention, right? It's a draw. LeBron could leave the Lakers right now, and I guarantee you he gonna get offers from other teams. And if they offering him $25-30 million and the dude's still getting up and down the court, I'm taking that bread until the checks run dry. Period. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what it is with people and they outlandish opinions, and like social media got people on another level, right? But I was listening to a podcast or video, and a lot of people are basically saying like Bronny does not belong in the NBA, and the only reason he got in the NBA is because of his father. And I'm sitting here like, bruh, do you know why America is going through the whole situation we're going through now? Because all of these motherfuckers put their families on. The whole situation, and I'm just talking in the state. I know for a fact in the state that I live in, this is what the Democrats do. They put their people on, whether it be family, homeboys, next door neighbors. They all put their own on because they trying to protect what they claim is theirs, right? I don't give a fuck if it's one of them niggas that got 19 chromosomes. If he got some sense and he could do the job and they can put him in, they gonna put him in. Now I know y'all saying, but this is the NBA. This ain't the same thing as a job or whatever. Dude, you know how many fucking... First of all, let's talk Ken Griffey Jr. You don't think Ken Griffey Sr. had something to do with getting Ken Griffey into the league? Ken Griffey turned out to be a hell of a ball player, right? But I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it is an athlete's dream to see your kid follow in your footsteps. Look at all the NBA players who have kids now that are in AAU grade school. They showing the videos. All these kids from Melo, Blake Griffin, my man Fisher is coaching the dude that he didn't get along with. He even coaching his sons, his twins. Like all these cats got kids that's coming up. Rafer, all like everybody, dog. Skip to the Lou. All got their kids hooping in the league, and they dream is to get their kids to the league. And you don't think that all these NBA players don't pull strings to get their kids drafted and all this shit? Y'all got to be kidding me, dog. Even Perk got his kid. Like everybody has a kid. Shaq, everybody. Everybody because of their statue and their positions. And y'all jumping on LeBron? Look at the Boone family. You don't think Daddy Boone didn't have nothing to do with getting his kids in? Danny Ainge. He got his son hired and everybody's tripping. And I'm like, yo, first of all, mind your motherfucking business. Number two, that's what it's all about. If one person is blessed and you happen to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 degrees of separation from somebody and you can get a plug and get hooked up, that's what it's all about. That's why they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. That's how you get in, plug thug, right? So now you looking at LeBron and talking about Bronny shouldn't be in the league. He shouldn't be getting guaranteed checks. He getting his own Nike shoe. And I'm like, yo, that is the power of prestige status. There's levels to this shit. You don't think all these people out here that are Democrats don't put their people on? That's why they call it the swamp, the deep state. Because the shit is so deep, because all these people have there's probably fucking 100 levels to one person just constantly going down. You've never seen those diagrams where they got the pyramid at top and then you got all these levels below the people at top. And like they say, it's probably only 30 people in the world that run the world. And there's billions of people. And you don't think all these people that start from the top got levels and levels and levels and levels and levels and levels and levels of people that they didn't put on, and then this one person put on, and this other person put on. Like Wu-Tang saying, my seed, marry his seed, and that, you know what I'm saying? And we keep Wu-Tang money up in the family. Now, I don't know what they do, but I'm saying, like, this is the mentality that you're supposed to have. You don't get in particular situations and hate. If you got family and you got people you get along with, I know we as Americans, I normally don't do it. We like to pull each other down and hate. I'm like, dog, I'm drunk. I don't hate. Like, if you can get your son in the dough, if he can get his own, I don't give a fuck if he got Nike, whatever. That's the power of prestige, and that's what it's supposed to do. We all want to put our kids on. We all supposed to be putting our kids on and wanting them to lead the next generation. I'm talking on some human shit, because if we talking on some occult knowledge shit, I don't give a fuck. But we just talking about on some human shit. Step away from the spirituality from a little bit. Yes, you're going to want to put your kids on. Yes, you want to put them in a better situation than you did. You want to keep the thing going, right? If you have kids, if you plan on having kids. If I had kids, you goddamn right. I'm thinking about putting them on and leaving something for them so that they can, you know what I'm saying? If you have kids, that's what you're supposed to do. You ain't supposed to be no deadbeat nigga and be like, man, fuck them kids, and not help them grow. Even the conscious niggas is putting their kids on. Even the niggas in the conscious community and all that shit is putting their kids on and making sure. That's what you supposed to do. Stop fronting. Like, come on, man. And then now y'all talking about, oh, he should retire and everything. Yes, my nigga. Maybe he should retire in your opinion, but it's still his decision. And if I was getting them checks as an athlete, I ain't going nowhere. It's not his fault that the organization don't have the gall and the ball to be like, man, get the fuck out of here, et cetera, et cetera. It's not up to him. Let me tell you something right now. If Bronny was that horrible, you think the organization is going to waste their 55th pick on somebody who truly don't have no skill? We talking about the NBA now, man. Come on, dog. You think if Bronny was that horrible, he couldn't get picked up? Out of all the teams in the NBA right now, 12 to 15 man rosters on how many teams is it in the NBA? 32? You mean is it 32? 5. It's 30, 32, whatever it is. You mean to tell me you don't think that there are people that are worse than Bronny? Come on, dog. It's the NBA. If that nigga was that horrible, he wouldn't be here. Trust me. People want to bring up Jordan. Okay, cool. Let's talk about Jordan. First of all, Jordan is a whole nother blueprint, a whole nother seed. That nigga would D up his daughter and block her shot if he had to and could. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how ill dude is with his competition. So when he's looking at his sons and he's critiquing them, he probably kept it real with them and like, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I would prefer y'all to just go to business and stay out the league because you ain't got what it takes. That's just how that dude think, right? But you don't think that whatever the one that was hooping in Central Florida or Florida, you don't think he wasn't good enough if he decided that I want to go to the league? You don't think that he wouldn't have been able to go to the G League and at least get a spot on the team? What? He was good enough to play in college, D1. We're not talking D2, D3. We're not talking JUCO. We talking D1. And he wasn't that bad. I think he was probably averaging, 15, 14 points a game? And you telling me that dude couldn't walk on? Out of all the bums that done got drafted in the league and didn't make it, you telling me that Jordan's son couldn't get on? But now y'all talking about Bronny don't got game? Y'all crazy. When Bronny was in high school and we was watching some of his okay, he went to USC. Y'all saying, man, this man only averaged 4 or 5 points. Okay, cool. He only averaged 4 or 5 points. But a lot of people are saying, man, if that was my son and he was an average, I would have told him to sit out. And I'm like, dog, you're lying. Because a lot of us, we got hookups, we got plugs. I got hookups. I don't abuse them. But I'm going to tell you right now, if it was up to me and I could get my son in, Man, I used to work, man, at some place, dog. I hooked everybody up and got everybody in that boy. That's what you're supposed to do. But at the same time, don't compare Jordan's sons to this dude when, for one, Jordan's sons didn't have to work. Jordan probably wanted his sons to get further into the business because Jordan has so many affiliations based upon his name, his family's name. For him, that's royalty. Like, you really don't need to go to the league, my dude, right? Bronny, of course, he probably didn't want to go to the league, but in his heart, he want to play ball. James's whole thing was like, man, I want to be one of them fathers that play ball with his son. People even tripping that LeBron voted for Bronny to be an all-star. And I'm like, what's wrong with that? People act like he should. And I'm like, dog, see, this is what I'm talking about, man. A lot of us don't have them type of relationships or family bonds. They have a family bond. That's his little dude, man. They got pictures of him holding his son when he in Cleveland. And dude want to hoop. He was able to pull some strings if he had to pull strings, because I'm telling you, like, dude, he's the 55th pick. Y'all talking about, oh, he took somebody else. I'm like, bro, that happens in all sports. Hell, it could have happened with me, like when I was in high school. Like, come on, dog. Y'all tripping. As an athlete, as a father, you're going to want to do whatever it takes to make sure that your son is good. If you have stature, I don't care if you are LeBron, Jordan, you name all the top athletes, Tiger Woods. You don't think these cats don't pull strings? Or you don't think these cats know that they got pulled and they're going to pull some strings? That's how the world works, ain't it? Hey, man, it all happens to the best of us. We all get fired. Positions get given to other people, et cetera, et cetera. But I ain't finna hate on that. Like, we crack jokes, but there's a difference between cracking jokes and then pure hate. Like, you're speaking out of hate. Now, as a commentator or a sports analyst or somebody that's in the media, you can give an opinion, but there's also levels to being opinionated and then being full of hate and spite. Now, if that's the role you playing, that's fine. But I ain't finna never hate on this dude and say he don't deserve to be in the league and he don't deserve this and all that. I'm like, bro, that is his pull. You don't know what the hell goes behind closed doors. What if LeBron is taking a portion of his money and paying dude? Like, come on, dog. You don't know. You don't know. Whatever the case is, man. Like I said, there's jokes. We've already ran the whole LeBron, who's the GOAT thing. This ain't even that. When we talking about parents making sure that their kids is good, that is a prime example of making sure your kid is good. Let's stop comparing the Jordan sons to the LeBron sons, because that's not fair. It's not fair at all, because I'm willing to bet if Jordan's son wanted to go to the league, he could have gotten to the league. It wasn't that he wasn't good. He just probably got to a point, man, I play ball. Do I really want to go to the NBA? He just probably had sense in him like, man, I don't even really want to do that because I ain't got to. I'm a Jordan. You know what I'm saying? This man's business is worth billions of dollars every year. I ain't trying to abuse it, but hell, if I could find a way to become my own, which he did, he got his own brand, he got his own look. That's what he wanted to do. He probably didn't want to do the whole, I got to work out every day, get up. You know what I'm saying? He did that in high school. He did that in college. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, dog, but we have to draw the line between hate and having an opinion. And sometimes, man, keep your opinion to yourself, because we not talking about LeBron's son. People out here talking about he suck and everything. And I'm like, dog, there's a lot of people in the league that suck. And we be like, how the fuck did he get on? We call a lot of people bus and all that shit and ride people to death. You know what I'm saying? You got to have tough skin with dealing with people. We did that shit with what's her name? Kwame Brown, all that shit. Like, y'all niggas kill me, man. Ain't no way I'm finna sit here and talk bad about dude and his son. Like, if dude want to stay in the league till he 49, you know how many athletes done stayed in the league till they damn near 50? If you got it like that, man, that's a blessing. Take advantage of it. If you got it like that and you can get your son in, why not? That's all I'm saying. All right? Like the video, subscribe or not. Peace.